There is a specific type of exhaustion that defines the modern condition. It is not physical fatigue. It is not the soreness of muscles after labor. It is a psychological hemorrhage. We are bleeding energy. We care about the opinion of a stranger on the internet. We care about the traffic that makes us late. We care about political events on continents we will never visit and the fluctuating numbers in a bank account. We treat our capacity to care as if it were an infinite resource. But the human mind is a battery with a limited charge. When you spend your emotional currency on everything, you have nothing left for yourself. Society offers us two immature solutions to this problem. The first is the path of the neurotic. Work harder, control everything. If you worry enough, you can bend reality to your will. This is a lie because entropy, the tendency of the universe toward disorder, is stronger than you are. The second is the path of the nihilist. Nothing matters. Give up. Detach completely. This is also a failure. Total apathy is not peace. It is a premature death. To feel nothing is to be a corpse. The goal is not to stop caring. The goal is to stop caring about the wrong things. We need to perform a triage on the human soul. We must learn the difference between what is ours and what belongs to the chaos. To understand the mechanics of this error, we must look to a man who had every reason to be angry, anxious, and miserable. Epictetus was born a slave. He walked with a permanent limp. His leg was reportedly broken by a cruel master. He owned no property, had no status, and his physical body was the property of another man. Yet he was arguably the freest man in Rome. Epictetus founded his philosophy on a single, ruthless distinction: the dichotomy of control. He argued that the universe is divided into two categories. First, there are things to eph'hemin, up to us. These are very few: your judgment, your intention, and your character. Second, there are things to eph'hemin, not up to us. This is everything else: your reputation, your health, your wealth, and the actions of others. The root of our suffering is a classification error. We take things that belong in the second category, like what a colleague thinks of us, and we treat them as if they belong in the first. We attach our identity to things that can be taken away. Biologically, this makes sense. For our ancestors, social rejection meant death. The brain evolved to treat an insult as a physical threat. But in the modern world, this mechanism is a malfunction. When you attach your peace of mind to the behavior of others, you are essentially handing them the remote control to your emotions. You become a slave to anyone who wishes to annoy you. As Epictetus warned, if you want anything that is not in your own control, you must be crushed. How do we break this attachment? We must adopt the mindset of the Stoic Archer. Imagine an archer standing in a field. The wind is blowing. The target is distant. The archer has total control over his preparation. He controls the quality of the bow. He controls the tension of the string. He controls his breath, his stance, and the moment of release. This is the internal. This is where he places his care. But the moment the arrow leaves the string, it no longer belongs to him. A sudden gust of wind might blow it off course. The target might move. A bird might fly in the path. This is the external. The amateur archer ties his self-worth to hitting the bullseye. If he misses, he is devastated. He screams at the wind. He hates himself. He is a victim of the outcome. The Stoic archer is different. He realizes that hitting the target is not the goal. The goal is to shoot well. If he shoots with perfect form and the wind takes the arrow, he is at peace. He succeeded in what was up to him. The result is merely the echo of his action. This is the shift. We must learn to detach our satisfaction from the result and attach it only to the process. Did you speak the truth? Then it does not matter if they believed you. Did you love honestly? Then it does not matter if they loved you back. Did you work with integrity? Then it does not matter if you got the promotion. By focusing only on the release of the arrow, you become invincible to the whims of fortune. You cannot lose because your victory is internal. Not caring is not about being cold. It is about being precise. It is the realization that you are a very small conscious entity in a very large mechanical universe. Most of what happens to you is not about you. It is just the machinery of the world grinding away. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable, the noise fades. The desperate need for validation evaporates. You are left with a quiet, sturdy silence. In that silence, you are free to do your work. You are free to love without possession. You are free to live without the paralyzing fear of loss. The arrow has left the bow. Where it lands is none of your business. Thank you for watching.